All right, guys, what is up? It's Aaron Cordovez, and I want to show you how to make your first account, your first ads on your account to maintain ranking. Okay, so hopefully before you already learned how to achieve ranking, how to get to the top of the pages, or maybe you learned it, but you didn't get all the way quite to the top. When you log into Samurai Seller, you go to ad settings currently, and there's this create campaign set right here. And this page is all you need to set up the perfectly created campaign with everything you're going to need to advertise your first product. Okay, cool. So we call this a cavalry campaign because we attack the ranking, or we attack sales like horses. Like we attack head on. Okay, so you're going to name your product group. Okay, so let's say we're selling silicone spatula, right? You can just call it silicone spatula set if you're saying a set, or silicone spatula black, or whatever. Just name it, right? Silicone spatula. Then you find your SKU. So hopefully you know where your SKU is. So if you go to your manage inventory page, I can't open it right now, but right under your product name is going to be your ASIN, and then the column left of your title will be the SKU. So grab that SKU, you're going to need it, okay? You're going to put that SKU right here. So you're going to name this, spatula 1. Or if you didn't like name it how you want it, you're going to get some random SKU like this. Okay, so you have a SKU, put it in there, okay? Your budget, your daily budget. Okay, so when you're launching, you might want to have a slightly higher budget than normal. Now, the amount that people spend per day is generally around 3%, all the way up to 20%, or if you're in a very, very high profit margin category, such as beauty or something like that, some people go up to 25, even 30%. Above 30%, I don't know anybody who's selling well on Amazon, doing well and doing over 30. I would say, healthy is around 15% or less. You're probably pretty good. There's a lot of probably margin to go around. So what you're going to want to do though, when you're launching, you're going to want to be spending. So if you did some good training that teaches you how to rank at the beginning, I would say you're probably at a low price and you're going to lose money on ads to begin with. That's kind of the gist of it. But your daily budget here, I recommend to put about, if you're starting off, you have no sales, you can put $5 a day, $10 a day, something like that. If you're making sales, let's say you're selling about $100 a day, I would go up to that 30% just to try it out, just to start. This is just your budget. It doesn't mean you're going to spend that much. So let's just say you're selling $100 a day. Let's put $30 on there. Okay. Now, if you've created no campaigns, it's totally fine, because it's going to create an automatic campaign for you, and also product targeting campaign here, right here. These are the options. So what I want you to do, if you already created an auto campaign, it's already running, just turn this off, okay? If you have a product targeting campaign for this SKU, you can turn this off as well. But I would say keep it on. And if not, you're going to have to add it. I'll do some training right here on how to do this. How to rank with this, okay? So manual campaigns here, if you want to keep it easy, I'm going to do exact and broad. Okay, so I do have a video that goes over this more in detail, what exact and broad is. But basically, for silicone spatula, if you're targeting that keyword, you're going to just target with exact silicone spatula and silicone spatulas. With broad match, you're going to target best silicone spatula, silicone tool that looks like a spatula, silicone spatula for kids, all this stuff. And then negative exact to make sure that these keywords do not mix with each other. Because if it's just silicone spatula, your exact keyword's going to get it. Okay, so if you don't understand that, go to the training, exact and broad match. But this is a very good way to set up your campaign. If you don't have an auto, set this on. So product name, just put the name of your product so you can recognize it. Your budget, start the auto campaign if you don't have one. Start a product targeting campaign if you don't have one. And even if you do have one, honestly, if it's not doing well, just start from this way, because this is going to be amazing what I'm going to show you. Okay, so exact and broad. So what I did, I have a product that I launched about 3 weeks ago, and I launched it. I did a few giveaways, maybe like 5 or 7 giveaways or so, and the entire rest of the launch was using the strategy I'm about to show you. Right now, that product just yesterday sold 48 units. It's doing pretty well. Okay, so follow this strategy, and you should be pretty golden on ranking if you have good images and title, etc., right? And it's at a good price. Don't try to sell silicone spatula, single silicone spatula for $20 and think the ads are going to get you through. Your conversion rate has to be there. Okay, so great. All right, so this is the SKU. Excellent. Next one. This is bidding. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. You don't need to understand everything, but this is what I would do. Start with the Amazon suggested bid. Okay, keep this bidding strategy down only. Your max bid, honestly, it's probably not going to be used because, you know, we normally don't go that high. But just in case, I mean, whatever, just leave it. If you have a product, put it like 20% of your product. So if you're selling a $10 product, you know, $2. If you're selling a $20 product for $4. And then you probably don't ever need to have more than a $4 bid unless you're selling like an iPad or something, like a laptop. Okay, so I'm just going to put $2 here. Okay, now this you could just leave it as is on the left. This is your bid. This is how much you're bidding. And if you went through my last video, you understand what that is. You're going to get in the auction. You're going to get your stuff shown. Now, this is a new idea called top of search. Okay, so this is actually you're showing up on the top of Amazon. So I will show you what that looks like. So I think I already did silicone spatula, right? So that would be up here. Okay, these two are top of search. These two sponsored ads. Okay, so we're going to target ranking, and I'm going to just give you the overall idea, then I'm going to show you how to do it on Samurai Seller really easily. If you want to rank for silicone spatula, okay, well, you want to tell Amazon that you're converting for people searching silicone spatula. So there's the two best ways to do this with ads is one, showing up here, because some people, they're going to go and they're just going to click the first one or the second one and they're just going to buy. So if yours looks good and you're up here, you're going to start getting sales. And then if you're getting sales on that keyword, your ranking will go up, hopefully, right? If you actually look, I don't know if these guys actually made any ranking. This guy's not ranked on the first page. This guy's not. Hopefully, you're not trying to rank for a very general keyword like silicone spatula and probably, you know, silicone spatula set, heat resistant 6-piece. This will be like maybe a good keyword depending on how much search volume it has. But, you know, it's if you have this, we're way more likely to rank if you have this red spatula for a keyword like this than you are for just silicone spatula. Okay, good. But either way, the strategy remains the same. If you are trying to rank for silicone spatula, put your ad up here, okay? See how it goes. See if you could actually convert people at a high conversion rate. Good. The next thing, which is probably the key thing, which most people will not teach you, is this. Amazon will also rank you if you stop the customer from shopping. Meaning, you close him. He is trying to shop from this guy. And he's like, I don't know if I like this. I don't know, what about this color? And you're here and you're like, just don't know what to do. Amazon doesn't like that. They don't want you to browse. They want you to buy. So if you're here and you go, oh, I really needed this iHomey rubber spatula set. This looks amazing. This is what I need. I don't need this boring 3 set. I want this. You click on there and you buy this product. I'm going to add to cart because I feel sorry for this guy because I just lowered his conversion rate and had him spend some money. But add to cart, it will help him for sales. So I'm going to just add to cart for him. Good. So now that action right there will rank this person higher for silicone spatula. Why? Particularly if you go and buy. Right now, if I complete that purchase. But add to cart will also help as well. So what I'm telling Amazon is for my product, if a person's actually shopping for silicone spatula and you show them my product, I'm going to close them and I'm going to sell them. So Amazon's going to be like, oh, well, let me try to do that. So here's the strategy, okay? First of all, pick all your top keywords. So hopefully, so top of search, we're going to normally do here 100%. If you want to be aggressive or you have a very good offer or it's really cheap or something like that, you can increase it by more. But I generally just recommend 100% and the Amazon suggested. So what that means is, let's say the suggested bid for silicone spatula is 150. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're bidding 150, but you're saying, hey, if you can show me up here, you can bid up to $3, Amazon. 100% of my bid up here. So what that's going to do, you might show up down here. It's page 2, but with that, plus bid, you may come all the way up here. Okay, that's what you want to do. So that's the top of search. Okay, so exact and also broad. You can put it for all of them. phrase. We're not making a phrase with the setting up top, but if you wanted to do phrase, you could do that. And then auto, you could also put, like a 25%, something like that if you want to. And again, this changes later on. Samurai Seller does give you suggestions and shows you the performance on your top of search versus your rest of search versus your product pages performance. So product pages is on this guy's page, right? How you perform on there. And we'll go over that later. It's in the analytics tab on Samurai. But here comes the really cool part. Okay, so your product targeting bid, what I want you to do is bid as much as you can, and then you're going to slowly reduce the bid, okay, to spend less money. But for now, if you're not too scared about spending the money, go ahead. That $1 bid could be pretty fine. If you have a higher price product, you want to definitely increase that. If I had a silicone spatula, I'd probably start off at maybe $1 or 10, something like that. And then if I'm spending too much, if I'm reaching my budget, then I'll slowly bring it down per ASIN. Okay, so ASIN is Amazon Standard Identification Number. Each product has one. This number up here. If you go down to ASIN, it says it right here. Okay, so that just represents the product. Okay, so we're going to be putting our ad on everybody else's ASIN. We're going to show up right here in this amazing little spot. Okay. So what we'll do specifically, you're going to put all the keywords that your top keywords you want to rank for right here. So if it was silicone spatula here, but you probably have, let's say, I mean, if you did some training, you want to know that you're not going to target 1,000 keywords at once, or even 100, or even 20. You're probably going to focus on somewhere between 1 to 10 keywords. Okay, so I want you to put those keywords in here. Silicone spatula, spatula for kitchen, silicone spatula set, best silicone spatula. Okay, you got that from whatever tool you use. Now, you don't need to use this because you haven't converted yet. If you do have a auto campaign running already, you could click this button. Do not do this one for right now. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, next one. Here is the freaking money right here. This will get you ranking like crazy. So take silicone spatula. Okay, put it into Amazon search and do it in an incognito window, please. Okay. Now what you're going to do is take every single ASIN on this page, okay, and you're going to stick it right here, okay. Now you can download a tool called ASIN Grabber, okay. ASIN Grabber right here. All right, I guess maybe Helium 10 has some other thing. And what that's going to do is you open it up and you can get all these ASINs at once. But you don't have to do it like that. You could just do it one by one if you have the Helium 10 extension. Or I use DS Amazon Quick View. Same thing, it just shows the ASIN right here. So just grab that ASIN and we're going to stick it here. So then, if you want to be smart, you just kind of put it in one place over there, and then just kind of. So I got that one, then I get this one. And you're going to go ahead and do that for the entire page. Okay. This one. And again, the purpose of this is every person who is looking for that thing that you're searching for, you want to show up for them. You want to just get more and more sales, more and more conversions for this keyword. And the way you do that is, one, showing up at the top of search for this keyword, but then also all the product pages that are at the top here, okay? So you're going to do that. The next thing you're going to do is go over here, get spatula for kitchen, right? You're going to put that here at the top. And listen, let's say you do that for 3 keywords. Okay, it takes you an hour. Okay, whatever. It's going to take you some time. If you use ASIN Grabber, it's going to make it quicker. But you just take all these ASINs, and if they're duplicate, it doesn't matter. You can stick them in there. Nothing's going to happen. Okay? Then do that. All right? And then you can load converting ASINs. This, if you had an automatic campaign, like I said from before, and you had some sales, you can put them in there. But don't worry about it. And do not do this one for right now. If you're just launching a product, the best things you're going to target is your keywords. Hopefully, they're long tail keywords that you actually can rank for. Okay, silicone spatula is probably a bad example, but these keywords. If you don't know these keywords, you definitely need to go back and do training on just keyword research and pick keywords you're going to rank for. Okay, then put all the ASINs that are winning on page 1 for those keywords, and that is where all your budget should be spent. Okay, because that's going to defend your rank or help you rank to the top if, again, you're getting sales. No matter how much ads no matter how much money you're spending on ads, if your product you sell 1 out of 100 people on Amazon, you will never be on page 1 for more than like an hour or a day or whatever. Okay, negative keywords, you can ignore this for now. Negative target targeting, ignore that for now. And then you just press create campaigns. It's gonna go da-da-da, a little green button's gonna pop up. That is the creation of your ranking and defending ranking campaigns. If you have any questions, go to Samurai Seller, click on the contact form, and we will definitely help you. But this is the absolute best ranking campaign and defending ranking campaign using advertising right now. Target the keyword. And again, advertising will help you rank. That's one of the huge purposes. Besides making money on the ads themselves, you achieve ranking. This is the best way. Thank you.